fellas. This one, well, anyway, good morning. Good morning to Pilgrim.
Morning, all the colonials. How are you? Morning, Cliffy.
How's everybody doing? The volumes might be a little goofed up, so just let me know. Pilgrim's not very loud.
Oh, cool. That's a change.
Yeah. So let me know if that's a problem, fellas. Good morning. Well, we got Cliffy and we got and Pilgrim's here. Okay, good. That's all we need. Ooh.
We got two of us. Hey, husbands is there?
I was just telling Pilgrim that we had Oktoberfest last night, and my buddy, put a bit too much whiskey in the Oktoberfest. So,
yeah, right. Let's dig this out. Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
Not Septemberfest. Why on earth do we celebrate anything to do with Oktoberfest in September? Absolutely crazy. Why on earth do we buy Christmas stuff in September? Absolutely crazy. My house general has done that already. She came home this weekend from a shopping trip with my daughter with a life-size Father Christmas. Why? I've no idea, because it makes me look small to start off with. And it's not Christmas.
Where is she standing on the porch or something?
No, she's got it in the spare room. Not in this one. In the spare cupboard. Every time I open the cupboard, it stares at me.
Yeah.
It's like them Nutcracker sweet things she buys. They're dangerous to have in the house. They come alive at night. Sure they do.
I have a army of Father Christmases, trees, and snowmen. Every cupboard is stuffed with them.
You're just like, why? What is all this? So anyway, on to a different note.
Yeah.
Well, two different notes. On to a different note. Never go camping with a commissioned officer, retired. Never go camping with a retired officer, right?
Why?
Because it was an absolute nightmare. I went with, you know him very well, Dougie.
Yeah.
Dougie, the man who rides horses and along with Princess Anne and all this, like, is connected up the yin yang. You know what I mean? Anyway, retired colonel, and we went camping. We went on a camping trip from hell round Cornwall, right?
Yeah.
Because I was up at 5:30 every morning, like a good warrant officer that I am. I was making breakfast and a cup of tea at this time in the morning. Mm-hmm. The colonel couldn't even be bothered to get out of his sleeping bag to get his breakfast. I had to take it to him every morning. Morning, Sergeant Major. Where's my kedgeree? Where's my kedgeree and my tea? How about you do one, sir? And it didn't rain much for the first 2 days, right? Now, this is a camping trip.
So he didn't fall far out of the tree then when he retired?
No, he asked to have brought the mess silver with me so he could lay up the table. I was like, no, I'm not laying a table for you. He was eating with a knife and fork, rice and fish. Get out.
Where's the white tablecloth, man?
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I am not your slave. So here we go. The first 2 days of the trip, it absolutely lashed down. It was stair rods, water. So, you know, we're grown men. We're ex-soldiers. We're retired veterans. We've been there. We've done it.
Yeah.
So I'm all for just camping out. And they're like, oh, not the colonel. Oh, I think I'm going to book myself into a bed and breakfast. £85 a night. I was like, what? We're supposed to be camping round Cornwall. It's a bit of rain. You'll dry out in the day, Colonel. He's like, no, I'm going for bed and breakfast and I'm staying in a hotel room. And I went, right, okay, I'll have to come with you. So I had to go with him. Yeah. So
the couple pictures you sent me of you guys by the tent was simply for effect.
They were just bullshit, really.
It was in the hotel yard.
Yeah, they had a garden. They had a yard at the back, and we just set it up and went, there we go, we're camping, look.
Here, go sit by that. Let me take a picture, and we'll pretend that's where we stayed.
Yeah, absolutely crazy. Anyway, by day 3, the sun had decided to poke its head out, so everything was dried off, because he'd been in the bed and breakfast, he dried all his kit, and he looked all very spruce, and he had his little neckerchief on, you know, his little red neckerchief, looking lovely. So we decided to go out for a bit of a ride round. Excuse me, bit of a ride round, and he takes his. He's on a Blackburn. So we stop at the first place. We've had breakfast at the the bed and breakfast before we set off. We stop at the first place where we're camping properly. I'd pre-booked it all. And of course, it's a sea of mud, isn't it?
Oh,
and it's
yeah.
like, well, I'm not riding my bike through that mud. And I went, right, sod this. I'm putting my tent up. I went and put my tent up. I parked my bike. And he's like, he managed to navigate round the mud patches and everything else. He sets his little tent up. And then he goes to the caravan campers round the corner and asks them if they've got a bucket and washing kit so he can wash his bike. So he come back with this bucket. He went, my bike needs washing. I went, why are you looking at me when you say that? I don't wash your bike. Why? Nightmare. Absolute. Do not go camping with commissioned officers retired. Absolute nightmare. Hello, Wayne. Goodbye, Wayne. Have a good day. Have a good breakfast. Anyway, so that was my camping trip.
That's a great story for people our age, because I find that a lot of times when you do stuff that when you were younger you just sort of get on with it and do it. People get very particular about stuff.
Yeah. I'm not getting wet. This is called camping, Colonel. But I'm still not getting wet. Okay, I'll have a word with whoever organises the weather. I'll tell them to stop getting you wet, Colonel. How about that?
Holy cow, man, that's funny as hell.
Oh man, what a good! It ended up a good week actually. The weather turned and it was beautiful sunshine for the rest of the week. So,
and the whinging and the pissing and moaning stopped.
Yeah. So I then, because I'm the warrant officer, I went into moan mode about it being too warm on the bike now.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh, this is shit. I'm too hot. I've got 3 layers on. I'll have to stop and all that sort of stuff, you know. Oh no, Cliffy. No, he made a point of going to the people in caravans asking if he could use their showers. Because he went to this couple, lovely old couple, camping in a caravan, you know, all that. He got the bucket off them to wash his bike. I don't know why he brought it to me, but anyway. And then he went and said, "Can I borrow the shower? Can I have a shower in your caravan?" Some complete strangers. You're like, really? Okay, I'm not going there. Oh man, what a nightmare. Anyway, but it was good. And the theatre, if you guys ever come across to the UK, I know you do, Guido, but if anybody ever comes across to the UK and wants to go and have an experience beyond an experience, go to the Minack Theatre, which is at Lizard Point. Minack, yeah. It's Lizard Point. It's at the end, it's Land's End, a bit further down from Land's End. But it's almost like a Roman amphitheatre, open air, and they do open air concerts there, and it's right on the coast, right on the edge of the cliff. Can't help you if you get a few beers down, you might be falling down it. But and so the atmosphere, because you see the sun setting across on the horizon, and all the waves are crashing on the rocks while the band's playing or the opera's doing. It's so dramatic. I can imagine like Hamlet being played there because they do a lot of Shakespeare down there.
Yeah.
You can imagine Hamlet being there, all this very graphics and everything else, and then the waves are crashing on the shore, and oh man, it's just starting to get dark, you know.
Yeah.
That's quite cool. Yeah, it's a cool place to go if you ever come over.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I found an actual photo from your trip.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I can see it. Hang on. You're not. I'm not stream. You're not streaming to me at the moment.
No.
No. I don't know. I can't see it. Why can't I see it? Wait, what?
Pretty sure that's you two guys.
I'm going to see it in a minute. It better not be Broke Book Mountain. I'll see it in a minute, and once I get to it.
As long as you don't lock up that ancient computer trying to change pages there.
I'm just this is it. I have to open up the Twitch channel again because I've got adverts on at the moment, so you bear with me. Oh, that is not fair. That is not fair. That is incorrect.
That's an actual live picture.
Or an actual picture. That might be about right, yeah.
Those are the those are the 2 old Muppets.
Yeah. Wow. Talking Muppets, who's Kermit this morning then, Colonel? Who's Kermit?
Yeah. little green around the edges. Yeah. That's all right though. That's all right. I'm in the fight. I didn't quit.
Brilliant.
All right. Well, channel news. What are we doing? I finished two. What did I finish? Finished the WZ111 1-5.
Nice one. Nice one.
And I finished the Vickers 3. So a
Oh, but that
tier
was
10
interesting.
medium and a tier 10 heavy, both of which were okay.
All right.
But I'll do some videos on them. But I would classify them as what you call the good all-rounders,
Okay.
which is tough in this game. When you're talking, it doesn't really have a big burst. It doesn't have there's no gimmick to it. You know, the WZ
No,
is
it's
like
just
the
a standard
Yeah.
solid tank. Yeah, yeah.
the WZ is like a Temu IS7.
All right.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
you kind of fight it like an IS7, except it's not as fast, and it doesn't have the armor.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's just like an IS7. Yeah,
Yeah. Just like an IS7,
Just
but
like it.
not like an IS7.
just like it. I'm working on. Let's swap this over to here. Working on the Borkenkoffer though.
Okay.
Yeah, playing a little tier
Um,
11. I had an all tier 11
Right.
battle yesterday.
You got it, did you? I was
Yeah.
just going to say you got your tier 11 you were after. That's the light tank, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
What's the superpower with it?
it's the one that has the little spotlight that lights people up. If you shoot it, they stay lit for longer,
Okay.
kind of thing.
Okay.
Slash
You got to
if
do the
they're
shooting thing.
yeah, slash if they're actually dark or not on the map. If you hit them, then it will. And you know what? You don't have to pen. I thought you had to pen.
Oh, don't you? So you could fire HE if you wanted to.
Well, you can
okay.
just shoot anything, even if you ricochet.
Anything.
It seems
Yeah,
to work with any kind of hit. You just have to hit them. That's my understanding. That's what it looks like to me.
Okay.
I think I've hit people without doing damage, and it just does that.
I've been so frustrated. I played today, and I got one win in 6, I think, on the EU, and one win in 5 on the NA. I
Wow.
just can't. I cannot make the conceiver work. I'm trying to grind through the conceiver, the Brit line. I cannot make it work. I had it up at 60% win rate. It's now dropped to 40. What does it drop to? 45% victory rate. It's just not doing the job. It's horrible.
What
Absolutely
what
horrible.
tier's the conceiver?
8. I'm
That's
seeing
the 8.
10s all the time. Yeah. It's an absolute nightmare. I can't wait to get through it.
Yeah, you're going to be your first 11. You're going to try to go to the.
Yeah,
Whatever.
that's on the EU account. On the I've got 2 choices. EU is that or the mouse. I've got the mouse running as well
Right.
to try and get that German thing. And I've done the same on the NA, but I'm doing it the Chinese one on the NA and the mouse.
I kind of like the BZ75. That one I just moved
Yeah.
into the rotation. I've got the BZ75 and the 430U,
Yeah.
which will then unlock the tier 11s for those 2 lines.
Yeah.
And the BZ75 is pretty good. It doesn't have it's not a really good, doesn't have a good reputation. So I'm not sure why people don't like it that much. But so far, I've liked it
I
quite
think
a
it's
bit.
surrounded by better tanks, on the line. I think,
Yeah, it could be.
it's people's
Yeah.
perception is the one before it, is better and all that lot. So,
Yeah, that may be. I mean, I like it. It's hits for 650. It's got 6 rocket activations, so it has plenty to. You can really surprise people by. Of course, you can also get overextended, but you can surprise people.
yeah.
Gunnar Schumann says he hasn't played in 2 weeks, so 2.0 sent you packing, huh, man? What was the? What about 2.0? Didn't you like? The numbers right now are sitting at.
I've got.
It's
EU
Sunday
at the
morning and
moment,
there's 6,000 people on. That's actually
so-
not bad
that's
for a Sunday
decent,
morning.
Yeah, that's decent. I mean, you've got 60,000 on EU, but that's midday on a Sunday, so
Yeah.
yeah. The thing is, what made me giggle is they've got the patch out for 2.01 out now, is it, or 001, whichever. So there's a patch coming, isn't there? So they're already patching.
I know.
2.0.
Yeah. We'll talk about it, but it's actually mostly map changes, which is okay.
Oh, is it?
It's fine.
I did not know. What's that? Oh, I've just played it. El Haluf. They've changed that map. Is it El Haloof? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Which one?
The one that used to have the heavy brawling, like, centre with rocks and everything, and then there was a big long avenue on the right hand side that had like barrack blocks going down with an aeroplane outside the front of it, and then on the left hand side there was a raised bit with the sea, and you know the lights and the mediums would do the raised bit, and then the
You mean airfield?
is that what it's called? Airfield, not airfield. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, it must be airfield then. Yeah, they've changed it, haven't they? They've got
Wait, they
they've
changed
got
that a
tunnels
while
going
ago.
through that now. Did they?
Yeah.
So it's how long it's been since I've had that map. I played it this morning and went, what the hell? There's tunnels here. So it was quite a good game. I was a bit annoyed. I was in the Jap Heavy 4, and we were making really good progress. But there was a light tank, an LT something, or that kept popping up behind me and slotting me all the time. I'm like, why don't you TDs kill this light tank?
Yeah.
Kept popping little bits of damage off me.
Yeah.
So I was getting a bit angry with the TDs going, do something! I'm getting shot in the arse here! If I cried out loud. So, and eventually I turned and killed him.
Yeah.
But then I got absolutely wasted. I was, I think it was the Skoda, the Tier 10 Skoda, I think. He just took me out, man. I thought they had big armour on that heavy. But obviously not that big an armour that doesn't deal with the gold rounds.
The map that changed that surprised me, I missed that it was changed, was the one that has the blimp area you fight around. It's on the one, on one side.
Yeah. I've just been off that map now.
I didn't realize that was actually changing last patch. Red Shower. Wasn't tracking that they had changed Red Shower in the last patch, and it's quite different. Just that part, I think. Maybe the castle's different. I haven't been over the castle yet.
No, the castle's the same. I've just been on it this about 20 minutes ago before we started the stream.
Okay.
Well, about half an hour ago now, and the castle's exactly the same. But again, see, this is in the Ho-Ri doing that. I think it was Ho-Ri, and I was seeing tier 10s. I'm getting fed up of seeing tier 10s when I'm a tier 8. It's rubbish. Yeah. I thought they're supposed to be, +1 or -1. I don't know.
Well, like I said, yesterday I had a pure tier 11 battle. First time I'd seen that one.
Nice.
Yeah.
How did that happen? I mean, for you, was there a lot of damage to be had? Because obviously got more hit points, haven't they?
I didn't really pay attention to that. I probably could have.
No?
There were more hit points, so clearly people probably did more damage.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of videos now with 8,000 to 10,000 damage.
All right.
With tier 11s because there's more hit points, so you're seeing more 10,000 hit point games than we were seeing for sure.
Ooh, okay.
Blimp on the other side falling helps move things. Yeah, the only issue with that I would say is there's no top cover anymore. The top part of the blimp is gone. So there's still some places where you can hide behind it and not get artied, but it's more vulnerable. At least it seems like it's more vulnerable to arty than it was.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've seen. Again, this is just feeling, not any real results logged down or written, but it feels like there's less artillery in the game a lot of the times. I'm seeing a lot, especially on the EU. I'm seeing a lot of games without artillery at all.
I thought the same thing yesterday. Actually, that's interesting you say that, and I don't know if it's true or not, but I'd be in like my light tank, and I'm like, where's the artillery? I'm just not. I mean, I still see it, but I would say it feels like there's less artillery being played, which is odd because it's not like there's less artillery or nothing happened to artillery. They didn't change it at all.
No. I think people are probably focusing on grinding up to a tier 11.
And so you may be exactly right. Maybe a lot of those artillery players are actually playing not artillery because they have something to grind. That very much could be it. Yeah. Trying to get their 11s. A lot more heavies, Jimmy. I would agree with that. I'm seeing a lot more heavies. Absolutely. And I guess probably part of that is because so many of the new 11s are heavies.
Yeah.
So again, it might be.
You haven't got that line. Yeah.
People are grinding heavies to get to the 11s. And I don't know.
What about the balance thing? Are you getting crazy opposites, or is it looking a bit better now? Like if you're in SU, I don't know, 180, and you're up against a casemate or or an assault TD. Are you getting? No,
I don't know if I ever really noticed that. I noticed it, but I wouldn't say it was something that I constantly saw and it always made me mad. So I don't really have a good gauge for how much it was happening anyway.
Okay.
And I wouldn't say that right now I'm noticing that balance is spectacular, or I'm not noticing mismatches like that. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe
That's
maybe some of the
interesting.
guys are who but I just never really noticed a lot of that stuff. I kind of just play the game and don't worry too much. I mean, I pay attention to what the other tanks are, so I can kind of know where
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
going to go. But as far as knowing that we have an advantage, every now and then you look at it and go, well, we have advantage because we have better tanks for this map or something. But I wouldn't say that
Yeah.
I see that a lot, or that I go, oh man, that's unfair. So I don't know.
I've seen a lot of. You mentioned heavies. I've seen. I say a lot. It's hard to quantify a lot, but it feels like that a lot of the heavy tank players in the games I've had have taken a different route, not gone to the heavy brawl area. There seems to be more, instead of having all the heavies going to there seems to be a few people in each game who go and do their own thing in a heavy, and you're like, well, I'm not going to say you're going the wrong place. You might, it might work for you, and to be honest, some of the things have worked.
Right.
But you see, I mean, it's like Redshire. We had 3 heavies at the castle instead of going to the blimp. So whether that's new players playing heavies or whether it's somebody trying something different because of the map change, I don't know.
Yeah, those are all good thoughts on that. Yeah, I don't know. There does there's definitely less TDs because of the cap. Although I have seen a few instances where there were 6 TDs. I've actually had a couple
Right.
games on NA where
But
there were 6.
a mixture of casemate and
Yeah.
assault TD, and
But it was over the 5 supposed max, which it's going to do that
Oh, okay.
if required
Right.
to keep the generation of the games going. But I would say the vast majority of the time it's 5 or less, as they said. More heavies. As far as 3, I've seen some 2-tier spread things, mostly ones or same tier. More heavies, less TDs, less arty. It feels like, some of the guys were talking about having issues with the wheeled tanks not being matched, but I think that may have a lot to do with there's just less of those around, especially on NA.
Yeah.
Less people playing them,
Yeah.
so sometimes you're going to get in battle and one side's got a wheeled tank and one doesn't. But wheeled tanks, they're annoying, but they're so far down the list of annoying now in this game. It's pretty funny how all the rest of the annoying stuff is covering up wheeled tanks.
yeah.
Fewer
Again,
people-
on Redfire, we had 2 wheeled tanks either side, and they were just massacring the middle. It was just, there was 4 of them running around each other.
yeah,
It's just crazy, absolutely crazy. And I was quite pleased that was happening, because I went to the castle on that game, and I managed to get to the far left-hand corner to kill off one of their artillery,
yeah.
kill off a Tiger 2. This is in the Conceiver. Kill off a Tiger 2, and then because they were all fanning around in the middle doing stupid stuff, I wasn't actually getting spotted because I was behind buildings. You know that little village over the other side?
Right.
When the castle's on the left-hand side, the blimp's on the right-hand side,
Yeah.
you go through that castle. Well, I managed to get through the castle without getting spotted in a heavy, and got into the far left-hand corner, took out their artillery,
Wow.
took out a Tiger 2, which was camping in the back, and then I actually got spotted by an AT-15, which is that little cops. So all that nonsense going on in the middle, everybody's focused on 4 EBRs running around like silly buggers.
Right.
I'm in a heavy, and I've just got all the way up the flank. I was quite happy with that until I got killed. I got killed by a leopard. It went down to the wire. I tell you what, there was a leopard. There was a leopard, tier 10, who camped right at the back and did nothing all game. Right, and then there was only 3 of us. There was 1 artillery. There was me, and I think it was an SU. It was an open TD left. And instead of chasing this leopard all around the map, we went to cap. Now, I stayed off cap to wait for the leopard, and I had 14 hit points left. right? The leopard got behind me
Oh.
without me seeing him. Yeah, I was like, no.
He said two can
He
play
got
at
to-
this game. I'll sneak around
Yeah,
behind you.
yeah. I mean, good on him. And then he obviously did the other two because one was artillery and one was the SU. But he was full hit points, so he
Yeah.
sat back and just people are doing a lot more of that, sitting back and then just clearing up at the end.
Yeah.
Up to
I have seen actually some crazy deployments where everyone goes one way. A lot more so than usual, I would say. There, Brute. That checks. I've kind of noticed that myself. Matchmaker's
Yeah,
still
I have seen
horrible,
that.
especially with Wargaming giving out a free line to every. Yeah, I run
That's
into a
true.
lot of accounts with dozens or maybe 100 battles, and they're running around in a tier 10, and that's all the battles they have is on that tier 10. You have Mals in the back. If you see the Mals hanging out in the back, it's almost guaranteed to be one of these new accounts. I mean, that happens
However,
sometimes.
on the other hand, when you get an enemy team that's like that, it's fun. I mean, the Tiger
Yeah.
2 was sat at the back. I just farmed him. Because I was in the conceiver, I kept hitting him with double shots. I was just bang, bang. And I creamed him in 3 double shots, I think. I think it was 3 double shots and a single, something like
Yeah.
that. I was like, "Mate, thank you. You hang at the back, I'll have you." It's where he is,
You
isn't it?
gotta love the Tiger 2 sniper, man. That's probably that's the best kind of tank right there. The Tiger 2 snipper. All right, let's
Let's move on.
let's
What are we doing it? Oh,
it's time for the
crikey.
blue light special.
Your blue light is moving slightly faster. What have you done? Have you changed the battery?
No,
Oh, okay.
I think it's just
Okay.
it's happy that the weather's
worn
changing.
in.
It's happy that the
weather's
weather's changing and it's ready for Christmas.
Yeah. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. You're using the C word now, are you?
Yeah, it's ready. We're gonna go straight past Halloween, go right to Christmas.
I have got the Halloween from hell to set up because the granddaughters are off for a week's holiday with the house general and their mum and dad, and I'm dog sitting for a week. So so I've got to set up the Halloween in the house. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a tunnel from the front door.
Okay.
So with black material, big tunnel from the front door, right, to the kitchen and to the living room. And then there's going to be all that sort of scary, cobwebby stuff hanging down from the doors.
Okay.
Little lanterns everywhere, right, all blacked out with lots of, like, witches' cauldrons, all that. I've been told this is what I've got to do. This is not my idea, right? And then I've got to stand in the corner of the living room as the Grim Reaper. I mean, these kids are 8 and 6. Grim Reaper stood in the corner of the living room when they come in, and they come running in all excited, and I'm going, "I want your souls." You know what I mean? They're going to be traumatised, aren't they? Not my idea.
That's funny you said Grim Reaper. I saw a video. It was really bad. It's a cartoon. It's the Grim Reaper, and he takes some souls or whatever, and he's running around. And I guess he's on a college campus, from what I can tell. And then it goes into this. He needs to drive home, so he's been drinking though because he was at a party, and he backs out and immediately rams into a cop. And anyway, he gets that I don't know what this had to do with the rest of the skit, but he gets out and a bigger Grim Reaper shows up, and he goes, because he crashed his car, and he goes, am I dead? He goes, "Yeah, I've come to send you on." And he goes, "Yeah, but I'm death." He's like, and the other guy goes, "Yeah, but I'm super death." And he goes, "Ah, jeez." And he goes, "But don't worry, you're going to be reincarnated as someone infected. You're going to be reincarnated as a baby in China." And he goes like that, and he disappears.
Right.
The next frame, he comes back, boom, and he goes, and the Grim Reaper goes, the big guy goes, "Girl," and the other smaller Grim Reaper goes, "Girl."
I could have stayed dead. Dude, you've done this too.
That is so wrong, man.
Isn't it?
Oh my gosh. It took me just a second. It took me just a second to kind of get it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh man, that's brutal."
That's wrong.
I
Oh dear.
don't know. Yeah, when you said Grim Reaper, that just came to mind because I saw that yesterday. All right, let's see. What do we got? The token store, fellas. Make sure you're doing your watching. You know how you watch the streams. You know how you watch them every time you do that,
I don't know.
or at least you turn them on, and then go do your other stuff. I've missed a few actually, so I don't know when does this go for. It says 21 days, but I don't think that's how long the campaign is for. So I've missed probably 15 of these points. I'm not sure if I'm even going to get to the tier 7 here because I've only got 45 right now. But there's some styles and stuff so you can get that. Anybody know how long that goes? They're in groups of 3 this go around. Yeah, I don't know. And missions are a little harder to deal with now. Let's see, where's that stuff? There it is. And then extra missions. What's going on over here? 2.0 progress boost. Huh. Well, that goes to October 3rd. That's why I keep getting these things. Okay, that makes sense. You can do one of these a day.
Yeah. I'm to be honest, my free-to-play account in the EU has been racking up the free days.
I'm going to say, because you're getting one a day just playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm up to about 37 days of premium now for nothing. I haven't paid for anything.
Well, that's interesting. All right, so what did Cliffy just say? Cliffy said ends
Monday,
October
Tuesday,
13th on the... So as far as we'll be able to get tokens up to the 13th? You know, it's because they're like bi-weekly. I think there's one during the week and then there's a weekend version kind of thing. All right, so but that's actually pretty good. I didn't pay attention to this, but what is this? Times 5, so you're getting some times 5s? Oh, I got tons of times 5s. I wonder how many times 5s I have now. Got to be a ton. So there's that. That's actually a good deal. This is all old stuff, Battle Pass from last time. That goes all the way to December 31st. Reinforcements. There's nothing else new here. Nope. Hey, I got some weeklies done.
Nice one.
Wow. Okay. Got some weeklies done. That's nice. How's everybody doing with the Windhund? Have you got any of the new tanks yet there, Pilgrim?
No.
You're probably not playing quite enough, I would say.
You know what? There was a good deal, and I did think about it. I haven't paid a penny for many reasons, anyway. But so it was 77 pence for 3 boxes.
I did that.
Did you do it?
Yeah, it was a buck for us. It was $1 was the base cost of that.
Was it any good?
No, I got crap.
I mean, I have heard one person said they got a tank out of it on the 3rd box, and that's it.
I got one of the 2nd tier things, but it was a style, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah. Stuck on
So
11 for ambush. What's 11? I'm not on 11. Let's take a look at 11.
But if you look at like complete your daily missions to earn epic rewards, and if you go to your extra missions, and it's got that progress boost, and then if you go to oh gosh, what's it called? Battle Pass. You can rack up some premium days. Seriously, rack them up.
Yeah.
Like I say, I'm up at 35 or 37. I'll tell you now. And I don't pay it 34 days, and I haven't paid a penny for them. So there you go.
Yeah, I think that high caliber one is one people are getting stuck on quite a bit. I got 3 tanks, and the SFAC is a great tank. How many boxes did you get, Jimmy?
I bet you bought 100.
75? Did you do a 75 or what?
Yeah, Grendel's got 900 tanks, doesn't need any more.
Yeah.
So for 75, it's guaranteed, isn't it? It's 50 boxes.
Yeah, three tanks out of 75 is pretty good. That's a good rate. Yeah.
Oh, days. Grendel's got 900 premium days. Sorry, Grendel. I thought you meant tanks.
Oh, day. I have 1,787. I think I'll be all right.
Until the game dies. You're there till the end, are you?
Well, that's all, from back when I was a CC. That's why I still have almost 150,000 gold and all that. Just was... Shoot, if I was still
give it away, can you?
If I was still a CC, I would probably have 300,000 or 400,000 gold, I'd imagine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Remember, at one point, I had about this much, maybe a little bit more, and I spent it all making the Manticore crew.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I turned it into the Chuckacore, and I spent it all. Skills, all on crew skills, man. It was crazy.
Yeah.
What do we? I added up as $3,000 worth of content for crew skills.
I think, yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. I think it was on that line. I mean, if you think about it, has it done the Manticore any good for you?
Well, it
Made it
made the
playable.
crew. It made
A lot
the
of-
max the crew
yeah.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of CCs were saying it's unplayable, the Manticore. When it first came out, they hated it, didn't they?
Well, that's
You know,
because they
they
didn't know
just
what the hell they
didn't
were
get it.
talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't got
CCs left, yeah.
I haven't got all of my calls right, so I'm not saying I always know what I'm talking about. But I did call the Manticore right.
You did, mate. Yeah.
Like, this is actually going to be really good tank, and it turned out. They said that before it was released. That's correct, Grendel, 100%. And then some of them continued to say it afterwards. People like, oh, it's the worst light tank, blah blah blah. Yeah,
that's
exactly.
right.
Exactly, Cliffy.
Yeah.
Yep. This thing, just to get off track a little bit, the Borkin. This does not have very good camo. But also,
Oh,
Since-
but it carries its camo as a light, though, doesn't it?
it does as it moves.
Right.
I think one of the big
Right.
things about the tier 11s is you really need to get all the upgrades on them before they really start to shine. Because there's a lot of
Oh,
bonuses
no.
in here,
Right. Okay.
and it's another 300 something thousand experience to get it all the way done.
Wow. Really? That is just insane.
See, I
That's
just-
an awful lot.
I just noticed it's the last one increases additional damage caused by allied shells to marked enemy vehicles by 5%. That's wild.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just noticed that. I didn't realize that's what you could eventually get with that.
But that's when it's fully upgraded.
Yeah, so there's
Oh,
a difference
yeah.
between a base model Borkenkoffer and I'm assuming all the tier 11 tanks. There's definitely a difference between the base one and the fully upgraded one.
That's
Okay.
madness, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
325,000 to be able to get it all to the best possible.
First, you have to do the 300 something just to get the tier 11.
Just to get it.
Then you
yeah.
have to grind the tier 11 another 300 something. And if you want to, and I don't know if you have to, I don't think you have to have your field mods done to unlock the next one. I'm pretty sure you don't. But if you also want to do your field mods on your tier 10, that's another chunk of experience.
Okay, well that's designed to keep you playing, isn't it?
Yeah, 28,000 per, and there's like 8 upgrades or something like that each, 28,000. So that's another 200 something, 250, whatever it is.
That's a good point, Grendel. The 11s are basically stock tanks, and instead of grinding the modules, you grind the stats. Well,
Right.
that's interesting. Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Good point.
I'm trying to get. Oh, let's see here. My Windhund. I'm pretty close because you have the extra. You can get the extra grindy thing going on. So I'm actually not far off from it.
Okay.
I'm on 13, so you don't even have to finish all these to get it. I guess is that true, guys? I'm pretty sure. But I'm assuming maybe you have to get through all these missions before you can move on to the next one. Complete the preceding operation. I don't know what. I guess that means you have to do all of the missions so you can get the tank, but you can't move on to the next one, I guess. Is that right? And you can. I don't know. That was a typo. You can nice on any time after getting the tank. So I'll get the tank, but in order to go to the Dravek, I have to finish all these. Is that right? Once you get the wind tune, you can move on to the next camp. Oh, okay. Okay, so I don't have to finish these. That's crazy. So you can avoid that ambush 11 if you want to. You just won't get the goodies for it. There you go. I'll know soon. I'm cruising along. The weekly stuff helps you out. Let's go to the website, see what's up there, fellas. Boop. All right. I don't think there's much going on as far as premium shop. I haven't looked at it for a while.
No.
I guess boxes, right? You got to buy boxes.
Yeah,
That's the big deal.
yeah.
So $80 for 75. That's Watt Salute stuff. The 703 version 2 double barrel is out there. The 432. What's the price for this? $41, all right. And the Scout's 27. That's actually a good Scout, the 432, for doing missions and stuff. 7501, and that's that, man. What is this?
What did you do with all your bonds you got from 2.0?
They're sitting in the bank, waiting to retire. Waiting for my retirement.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah,
I don't.
yeah.
I guess at some point I'm gonna buy some more improved equipment. I guess I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, I took that offer as well. I mean, that's a good deal. $1 for 3 boxes. Who cares? Give it a shot. I didn't get anything good out of it, but Vikings is back.
Oh.
What is
Yeah,
it
they are
called?
the crew. Yeah, that's been advertised a lot.
And the Felice. I don't know why you would want one of those, but you can get that if you really got to have a Felice. Modules. Oh, modules are boxes. Okay. Battle Pass still doesn't have anything there. What vehicle? Anything on vehicles? That's it, fellas. This is all standard here. That's it, man. We did not shill very well, but really it's boxes. What's featured now? Boxes. Okay. As usual, you can get 150, 75, 25, or 5. Heck of a deal. Heck of a deal, man. All right, subjects du jour.
Subjects du jour.
I guess we're going to have a patch soon.
We're going to have a patch.
That didn't take long, did it?
No.
It just kind of, boom. Here's a patch.
Well, okay. It depends very much what they've decided to do with the patch, but after the release of such a big update, you would think that things were fairly steady.
I know,
fairly
right?
steady for a month or two, wouldn't you? So, maybe not.
Yeah,
So what's in it then?
Okay, so redrawn maps. Erlenberg.
Okay.
We actually saw this in Super Test a month or so ago. We looked at it, but I
Right.
guess it's done.
Right.
The castle's much bigger now, so it goes all the way across to the river. I think the city's been changed. Yeah, it looks like the city has been changed a little bit. But I'm guessing the castle's going to be the main brawl now, with maybe some stuff going on in the city over here. But look how big the castle's become.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a better picture of it. So we've got, looks like some of the cities there. The bridge is still there, but these buildings are there. I guess the brawl's going to be up here in the castle. This is the view. What side of the map is this? Is the corner. Oh. Deforestation has happened, my friends.
Yeah, it has, hasn't it? Look at that.
There is no snipper forest back here. The building's still there, but all the trees died.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's gonna. There are bushes there, though, aren't there?
No. Remember, this was all trees
what's
through
that?
here.
Oh, it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
Gone. No snippers. Huh. Hold on, guys. I gotta do something real quick here. I gotta pop out the chat so I can keep track of what y'all are saying. Here we go. All right. Then I'll call back up the picture. Do. There we go. All right. Should be fun playing a paper TD now, right, Grendel? Where would you go?
Yeah. Yeah. You'd probably end up in town.
I guess.
Really, you know, taking those opportunity shots. Really. I mean,
Usually they leave some kind of TD position for sniping in places like this. You know, the cap's way over on the other side too. You know, it's on the other side of the river here. Okay, let's look at more of it. Maybe. So they actually left the sniper position for the other side. It's there's less trees, but there's still enough to hide.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
these
yeah.
trees, maybe that bush and these trees here will give a little bit of position on this little ridge here.
Well, that was never for me. That was never an OP position. So why deforest it? You know, I
Yeah,
suppose
it was okay. Yeah, I mean, you could defend from there. It wasn't great. You're right. Usually, if the last few tanks are hiding in here and you have any kind of numbers, they're pretty
Yeah.
screwed.
Yeah.
But I guess maybe over here you can knock some. There's some trees here and things here, so potentially that could be the position for the snipers right there. But it's much less than it was. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
So that's the other side, and there's the big. You can see the big castle there. There's some buildings in the middle as well. There's a bunch of trees right here, which is weird. Does that have the same thing on the other side? That's strange, all these trees right here. Not really sure why you would do that. Looks like the castle from one of those crazy modes around Halloween. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, they may have just plunked it down, modified it a little bit, and made it work because they had the model. All right, here's the bridge. Some of that stuff looks similar. All this looks kind of the same along the river here, to be honest with you. This side looks similar. This part's changed because this part was where the little courtyard was, but now it's kind of, this castle comes down to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. There's less trees and buildings on this side of the river for sure, the near side to the picture. There's a big rock right there. And a bush to hide in. But this side looks very, very same on the other side here. Okay, what are we looking at now? This is the other side of the map. Now this hill appears to be very different now. This is the other side where the light tanks would go up, right? And sit on the top of the hill there. There's a little promontory. There's two sniper promontories right here. One on each side.
Yeah.
That's different. There's some buildings. One on each side. This is completely changed over here. Completely. There's another view of it. Yep, there's the little promontory. Sniper spot. Boom, boom. I don't know where the hell you go in a light tank. I guess you go to these bushes here and trees and...
Yeah, possibly. I mean, it's opened up the map slightly, hasn't it?
Looks like maybe you can go up the side here and still stay within the trees with a light tank, but you're really hugging the side of that map.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you've got your camel on the move as a light anyway. So...
Yeah, this other corner
yeah.
has some trees left, but not many. This is the other side of where everything's completely denuded. There's a couple more spots here for trees and things. So that's changed a bit. Here's the city. Oh, they've got a new opening to cross the river a little more easily right here. It's not as closed in as it was on this side. And it looks like they may have removed a few buildings on the other side too. It's not as closed in either over here. So that looks like it did change a bit. That's all the maps. That's all the pictures I have of it. Huh. Okay.
But that crossing of the river, that was there was an island in the middle before, wasn't it? You could get to that island and then go across. Yeah. So they've just redesigned it so you can cross
what they didn't show, you can see some of it here, is that other sniper position in the back on the other spawn over here. It's hard to see how much of it's still there. It looks like there's some of it back there, but they didn't actually put a picture of it. Only kind of in the background can you see it. Yeah, so I don't know how much that changed. It's not really, none of the pictures show it. And then we have highway. Highway has changed. Okay, this is the climb up to the city, so there's some buildings right there. This is the cap. Quite changed. There's now a bridge right up through this. This is all different. Where this is the medium corner. They've changed that around completely, and it looks like you no longer have that little hill with the trees where you can poke over and be sniper guy. Coffee talk record on changes to game already. Yeah, this is crazy right here, man. Look at this. This is very different.
Yeah. But it was always one-sided, that map, I felt. I felt if you spawned on the top spawn, north, I always felt you were better off than if you spawned south.
I would agree to some extent. Yeah, and people sitting up on here sniping, and then nobody going down was always a problem because once they got up underneath you, you were done.
Yeah.
But this has all changed now. It's a very different terrain, and all these trees that were here are gone. There were trees all through here; those are gone. There's a few bushes and things. So, but you've got this low ground and the bridge and the ability to get over to this area. So that's going to make that whole medium thing different over there in the corner. And this is deeper down here now. Doesn't look to be as flat. Now this is going towards that from what the north spawn.
Yeah.
Maybe less buildings in here. Don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. There's a sniper position right here now. Here's a close-up of that corner. The buildings are rearranged. There's this hill, so theoretically you should be able to get over here without getting shot too much in the side.
Yeah, because that was a problem before, wasn't it?
Yep. Big open field. I don't know what they're showing here. Whether maybe it's flatter or something. I don't know. Huh. Maybe there's less trees.
There's less trees. I was going to say there's less trees.
Hard to tell what. Now there's the building. I guess they look pretty similar to what they were. They definitely changed it around though, because I go down there a lot, and that's not what it looks like right now.
No.
Well, that's all the pictures they have of it. They didn't really overwhelm us with pictures, though, did they?
No. Would it be nice if they did the comparison thing? Normally they split the screen and they show you the difference.
Western flank has been expanded with new cover added. Okay. And then Overlord. Now this is interesting. It has been gentrified, my friend. Guess what they did to Overlord? And all of the tomatoes are going to wail and gnash their teeth. No beach. Well, there is a beach. There is a beach, but you can't get to the other side. As you can see, there's the red line, so you can go down the beach and then go hold down on these positions. So unfortunately, you're still going to have Muppets go down there, but they can't cross the other side.
Well, it'll be a TD fest down there then, won't it? And the heavies are going to have to brawl in the middle. There you go. Tide came up indeed, Cliffy. Yeah.
Yep. Tide came up for sure.
I think that's a good result because, again, I had a battle on Overlord about a couple of hours ago, and I was in. What was I in? I'm not sure if it was a Type 4. Yeah, it was a Type 4. And I went to that brawling point in the middle, and nobody else did. Everybody went down the beach, and I thought, well, if you... And the fact is, the enemy team put the heavies at the brawling point in the middle.
Yeah.
So I was on my own against 3, and I was like, well, if you'd bother come off the beach and come up here, we'd probably do this. You know what I mean?
Yipper. Hopefully that's not deep enough water to drown.
No, because the old Artie will be there, won't they?
Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. It's hard. They don't give us a whole lot of pictures. They did change this area back here. This is where occasionally you'd have snipers.
What about the little bowl? That's still there.
It's hard to tell, but I think it's completely different. I mean, I can see it there. You see it right here, but they don't have any close-ups of what it is, and it looks like it's expanded to the right. There's much more map to the right of the bowl now. So the bowl's not as central to the map. They've expanded it off. So basically, they shifted the playable area off the beach and shifted it this way to the east.
Yeah. Like, Jimmy's right. You can still jump off the cliffs, though, can't you?
Yeah, so this is very different, this kind of field situation in the central bowl. I mean, I think the central bowl is still going to be important, but it might not be, because here's that little church is still there, and that building.
Yeah.
I think, no, actually that building's new. There was no building there, I don't think. I think the church was the only building between the bowl and the thing, so that looks like a new building, I think. But again, there's not enough pictures to get a great idea. I think this is the
that could be true. That could be true. It gives Artie a better angle. Yeah.
This is the other corner, I think. So this is very different. This map will play, I think, very differently because this whole other section is a different situation now. Yeah, that's the back corner. It's funny how much of this other stuff is modeled back here. You don't really notice it, but look how much off the playing field all this stuff is. There's so much stuff
Yeah,
over
yeah.
here. You just never really look at it. At least I don't see it. I'm so busy just concentrating on the match. And the,
Focusing, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a shame, isn't it? Because there's a lot of work gone into that. If could you, would it be nice to expand that map to bring in those features? That'd be cool.
yeah.
A 30 plus 30 type size map. But I
Yep.
guess that's never going to happen.
Yeah, Grundle, I would agree. The bull was key, and even if they won, even if they did have a good push and won the heavy area, if you had any kind of tanks left and you controlled the bull, you could probably pick apart the heavies. They had a hard time fighting uphill to get to you. There's the beach piece is cut off. Can no longer do that. And here's
That'd be cool, Grundle. Yeah. That'd be cool. Have the
yeah,
map expand
Jimmy.
off.
Well, any of the
Yeah.
maps that have dead space in the middle turn into smaller maps when you can't use the dead space. That
They do it with the mountains, don't they? All the mountains
Yeah.
take up space on the map.
yeah,
which
or
is
just
great.
even stuff you can drive on though. If it's just an open middle area like they have
Yeah,
on so many maps,
yeah.
that's essentially dead space. Nobody can really use it. Maybe late game when there's many fewer guns to cross areas or whatever, but as a general rule, those big open dead spaces are completely useless. So this is the brawling area, which looks like maybe they've added some cover so it's a little easier to maybe kind of
Do it easier brawling, yeah.
leapfrog forward and do hold down stuff and side scraping and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Now here's the way down to what beach there is. Well, actually, this is the way up. Yeah, I don't even know why you would go down here, to be honest. Okay, so this is technically the way up to the rest of the map, or the way down if you were going to go down to the beach from the other side.
I think it'll be an arty position. I don't think TDs will bother because they won't have nothing to shoot at.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why anyone would even go into this area. Maybe to outflank somebody camping in the back, potentially if you've already won that, but that's kind of a winning move, not something you would necessarily... Yeah, the bowl looks pretty... I don't know if they really changed the bowl at all. The bowl looks very
Just
similar.
pretty much the same. Yeah.
This windmill in this little area looks similar. This looks similar here. This little brawling corner looks the same. So I don't think they've changed this a whole bunch, this part of it much. Yeah, I think it's a later game area as well, Grendel. But those were not a whole lot of pictures of those, just 6 to 10 or whatever. What else are they going to do? Babylon Forbidden Zone. Sure. The story of Miriam goes on.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Halloween event, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think so.
with the monsters and all that kind of stuff. Arcade cabinet equalize. Tier 11 vehicles won't be able to participate. Okay. Steel Hunter. Sure. They're still doing that. Fjords changed with no pictures. You mean it changed last patch? Yeah. Remember? Well, we did see that. We saw it in, I think, in one of the third-party sites. Airfield has some changes? I did not know that. I've been on Airfield a couple times. I didn't notice any changes, to be honest with you. I did notice Fjords has that door that can get knocked down now, Pilgrim. You know,
Yes.
that little
Yeah,
corner,
yeah.
that little heavy corner
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
So now I haven't played enough heavies to get that map and have a heavy. I've been in mediums on it quite a bit, but it was a late game on one, and I was driving the Type 3 Vickers around that corner to go try to get somebody, and as I went by, I'm like, oh, that door's there. I was like, I didn't even know. A bunch of dead tanks in it and all that stuff. Tried playing the current event, but it's always turned off when I can get on. Yeah, they have the times on it. And then Stronghold Maneuvers. Oh, look, the Chieftain's coming back.
Of course it is.
Wow. Look at that. So the ST-62, which is people like, and the Chieftain. That's the clan thing, right? Maneuvers,
Yeah.
stronghold. Well, there you go. You can get yourself a chieftain again. So it's not a huge patch. These are all things that have been around. They're just doing things with them. They are going to bring a couple tanks back for maneuvers, and they're going to do some map stuff. And that's pretty much it. That's all those changes, man.
It is. That's all those changes.
Yeah. All right,
How
we've been at it for an
about-
hour, man. I'm going to take a
Well-
5-minute break.
When we get back, I'll do a screen share. I've just bought $1 worth of boxes.
Did it
So
go well?
we'll open them
All right, well,
live.
don't spoil it. 5 minutes.
No.
5 minutes. We'll be right back.
Guido is his name, Tankin is his game. Guido. Guido is his name, tanking is his game. Guido. Now in the shadows came a mysterious chap who spoke in a tongue with strange dialect. He offered his help to the mighty Guido to bring some laughter to his love of speedos. To the coffee talk they both came to bring the message of winning ways to all and sundry and the masses. Yes, that's right, lads and lasses. The damage counts and flexing back will keep you on the right track. Guido is his name, tanking is his game. Guido. Guido is his name, tanking is his game. Guido. So in what? If you want to progress, then seek out Guido nonetheless. With his sidekick Pilgrim, he has a message that to win you must be aggressive. The position and place that you must seek, for the winners only, not the weak. The guru speaks, so listen well. His voice rings out like the Liberty Bell to bring you all to Unicom land, or to die hard trying in the sand. Guido is his name, tanking is his game. Guido. Guido is his name, tanking is his game. Guido. To the swamplands came the mountain man to teach his wisdom and pay his due. A man with a name only known to a few. To his followers his words are true. Guido is the man, big and gruff. He used to fly jets, but now he does the tanking stuff. Guido is his name, tanking is his game. Guido. Guido is his name, tanking is his game. Guido. The mountains are home where he watches the moose and hummingbirds aplenty. But he saw the need for the Watt community to have a guru and lead them gently. Down the road to Unicom land will die, trying hard in the sand. Guido is his name, tanking is his game. Guido. Guido is his name, tanking is his game.
Okay, we are back, fellas. So you got your Well, you didn't, they weren't free, but you got your dollar or your 77
I got my
pence
dollar.
boxes.
Yeah. So if I do screen share now, we'll open the boxes if you want.
Yeah.
Hopefully it works.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to re-wicker it a little bit though. Hold on. Give me a second.
Yep.
Okay, go for it.
Is it showing?
Yep.
All right, cool. So there's the 3 boxes. Let's go and do it. All right, open one at a time because I've only got 3. I can't do 5. First one. Here we go. With all the graphics and the zip zap zip zip. What we getting? What we getting?
I call that Bubkiss. That's
Bubkiss.
Bubkiss.
Okay.
Hold on. Don't
Okay.
click again. Let me see some here. You got the cash and a PR.
There we are.
So those are all base level things. You got 2 base level things.
Okay, because we're winning a tank on the next one, aren't we? We're winning a tank. We're getting another one because it's not gambling. Here we go. K9N1. Open up. Here it is. Here it is. Ooh, oh.
Okay, you just got another min run. Good job.
Yeah, I'm doing well with the 3.
Yeah.
Boo.
Which well, how much? What's the amount of silver?
That was 250 plus 200, wasn't it? So it's 450. 450, just under half a mil.
Well, I think they would have been both 250s.
Oh, were they? Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah. So you got the middle version. You can get 100, 250, or 500. So at least in your min run, you got a slightly upgraded min run so far.
All right.
Okay.
I'm happy.
There you go.
Final one, all for $1. Final one. Here comes the tank. Woohoo! There you go.
Wait, what?
There it is.
Oh, I thought something was happening.
No. There you go.
You-
I've only got 47 boxes to go.
You got absolutely min run. Well, how much gold is that one? Does that? Oh, that's the 100. Just to
Yeah.
add insult to injury.
Yeah. I am not spending any more money on this.
All right.
Right.
Turn off your screen share, and then so I can redo all this
Well,
stuff.
now.
All
Not bad.
right. Oh my gosh! Now we got all kinds of goofy stuff going on here.
Oh dear.
It's all right. I can fix this. I have the technology to fix this.
You have the buttons to press.
Yep. Theoretically, I can fix it. Whew. Pilgrim's very large though right now.
Yeah, and it's small. Make it small.
Very large. Got a grande Pilgrim. All right, here we go. And all righty, just like that, we're back in business.
Ah, there you go. That was a big win, wasn't it? So I won't be spending another $1.
Well, you only need 47 to get a tank, man.
Well, no, I suppose I couldn't I? Not.
Not doing it.
I'm not doing it.
All right. Give me a moment here. I want to do something. I want to do something. Where's my stupid...
Yeah.
There's Streamlabs. Try to get my Streamlabs going here. Let's go.
Never a simple click of a button, is
It's
it?
never.
No.
And they changed it around.
Not like
so-
World of Tanks. You just press X and everything sorts
Yeah.
itself out.
Problem is, I don't know how to turn stuff on anymore. It's event list alert box. Come on, man. I have to relearn freaking Streamlabs because they changed everything. I don't think it's. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm trying to give away some boxes, but to be honest with you, I can't figure out where the thing is anymore.
Okay.
Poll?
Okay.
No. Giveaways. What the heck, man? Spin wheel, emote wall, event list, chat box, viewer count, typical. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Do they not do that anymore? Huh.
It's more broken than what?
Dude, this sucks. Pull the jar, spin wheels. Yeah, giveaway is not there. Back to dashboard. Hold on. Huh. What about this? Okay, that's not what I wanted. Well, heck, dudes. I don't know, man. Oh, there it is. Found it. Hold on. Just found it. Nice.
Nope.
So I need to... Settings, tickets, users, timer. How do I make a new one? Settings. Okay, yep. Raffle. Okay, good. Start. Okay, sure. How do I start it? Recent events, giveaways, boom. Closed, entries, winners. Complete, boom. Okay, there we go. All right, here we go. Okay, we're giving away 5 boxes. Let's edit that, change. All right, we're getting there, fellas. And boom, it should work. Tell me. Well, it says 3 Christmas. It's for 5 boxes. Sorry, I changed the wrong thing. I changed what I named it, not what showed up in the window. Exclamation raffle. All right, there we go.
There you go.
Cool, cool.
It worked.
Woo, that was difficult.
It's always difficult. It's IT.
What do you have? What do you have on the docket today, Pilgrim? What are you doing today? Got anything fun? Any lavender farming to be done, or
No lavender farming. No. There was absolutely no lavender farming on my week in Cornwall either.
no?
So that was interesting. But what I did do, I went to the Tower of London again yesterday.
Did you?
Went down to see, my old pal Wayne.
The Beefeater?
Yeah, the Beefeater.
Good.
And he allowed me to stand in when he was giving his spiel. And
Oh, right.
so, like,
Yeah.
yeah. So there was a huge crowd, about 150 people, and he was a man. The man has the gift of the gab. He really was cracking the jokes, and the typical sort of, are there any Americans in here? Yes. Well, that trait over there is called Traitor's Gate. That gate, that's the one that you leave through. So and things like that. And then he said, are there any Australians in here? And a couple of people went, hello, and they went, yeah, well, welcome back from your prison sentence. Australia, the largest open prison that the UK has. and then he went through the whole spiel about Anne Boleyn, getting the heads chopped off and everything. At the very end, he just gives a little bit about himself, who he is, and his service, everything. He did 30 years in the British Army and so on. And then he said, let's have a little game. He said, why do you think we're called Beefeaters? And everybody sort of like went, oh, because you eat beef. And he went, right, so hands up those things that we call Beefeaters because we eat beef. And loads of people put their hands up. And he went, right, I'll tell you the truth. He said, it comes from a French word because obviously the Tower of London was built by Norman the Conqueror. So it was a French tower.
Okay.
And then the first yeoman wardens, they were called originally, were called something in French that sounds like both. B-O-U-F, not beef, but B-O.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah.
Keeper of the keys or something like that.
Yeah.
It's a key keeper. So it was the key keeper. That's why they're called Beefeaters. So then he went, okay. He said, now I'm going to ask you a question. What's my favourite meat as a beefeater? And everybody went, beef! He went, no, chicken. Everybody's so deflated.
Yeah.
But what he did for us, there was 3 of us who went down to see him. he got us to the front of the queue for the crown jewels.
Nice.
And we went in, saw the crown jewels. Well, everybody in the queue, and I do apologise, Colonials, but it was all Colonials, right? They all wanted photographs with us afterwards because we were in our motorcycle course.
All right, yeah.
Everybody was coming up to us. They thought we was part of the attraction. So, the Beefeaters are all getting their photograph done, and then my MC gets photographed by like 200 people. Oh, let's have a photograph. Can we have a photograph of you guys? Oh, fantastic. This like. So yeah, it was quite cool. Yeah, we were famous for a minute.
Somewhere somebody's explaining that to somebody who knows what Beefeaters are and what you guys are, and they're going, "Why do you have pictures of these guys?"
Yeah, why have you got a motorcycle club in the Tower of London? I don't know. Yeah, dear.
Chicken tikka masala.
First made in Glasgow. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
You mean they don't make that in India?
Probably not. No. Jimmy, you ever whack anybody? No, it's not Sons of Anarchy, Jimmy.
Only with a swagger stick.
Yeah, with a swagger stick. Absolutely. Yeah. So yeah, it was a good day yesterday. We had a ride down.
Good.
Very interesting. And again, Wayne obviously pulled all the stops out and looked after us very well. We had special parking space for the bikes, so it's kept safe and everything else. So it was cool.
It was nicer than mine. The evening was lovely, but I pulled weeds during the day.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, that was
so you
my
had to
day.
do your chores before you can have your beer.
Yeah.
That's the way it is, isn't it?
Trying to
Yeah.
the constant battle against a weed called buttonweed around here that just you can't.
Oh, you get it bad. I've seen that alleyway down between you and your neighbours. You cleared that once, didn't you?
Yeah.
And it, with machines, you had to clear it with machines.
Absolutely, man. The
Nightmare.
the ground around here is always trying to get us.
Are they?
Bounce a lot doesn't like the sounds. I think the engines are better.
Do you know what? I have not noticed. I guess the booms sound better. I don't know. Do they?
There was a sound version years ago that was the best sound version they ever had when the guns really sounded beefy. I don't know if you remember
was
that. Like
it?
the big guns just really had a thumping sound, and I don't know why.
Yes, but it didn't last long, did it?
No, it didn't.
It
Yeah, and
wasn't.
then they changed it to these little.
Yeah. Pew shoots. Yeah.
Which is interesting because I think what they did is they actually went and they got some sounds from howitzers and things. And to be honest with you, depending on how you record it, it sort of does sound like that. I mean, unless you're actually there, you don't feel the thump in your chest.
No, that's right.
So the sound can often kind of sound like a, but there's also the thump, and there's the report that you don't really get in the game.
Yeah.
You know, so if you just recorded it, I can see how you would come up with the sound kind of sounding like they have it. You know, sometimes
Well, they
when
went to. Sorry to interrupt, but they went to the Tank Museum. We were just down there this week. And they went to the Tank Museum, didn't they, and recorded actual live firing from the Tank Museum.
Yep.
So, yeah. I mean, you must have been on the ranges with the Abrams or somewhere where they fired. I've been on both in service and also on the ranges, so in combat and on the ranges. But on the ranges, when you've got 4 or 5 of them lined up, if you're anywhere behind them when they fire, you're on your backside. You're knocked over with the sound wave. I mean, it's a huge thump.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, and that's what's missing, isn't it, in the game?
Yep. Yeah, because if you go on YouTube and you watch live fires, you know, Shermans and tanks or modern tanks or whatever, it does kind of have a kind of sound to it, you know, because I think for one thing the recordings sort of have to calm it down, I guess you would call it. I don't know what the word is, but it just sounds less than it is, obviously, when you're there. So I don't know.
They should just whack a load of bass into the sound.
Yeah.
A big old thump, deep thump. That'd be cool. But then people would probably complain they got tinnitus afterwards.
It's the same thing as being around where being anywhere near where a 500-pounder or a bomb hits the ground. If you watch it on the movie or whatever, it makes an explosion or whatever. But And they always, what they try to do to give you the idea of that is that stunned thing where,
Yeah.
ringing of the ears, and they always
Yeah.
go slow motion, and guys are like, But
Yeah.
no, I've not been that close, thankfully. But I've been close enough to feel the thump of the sound
Yeah.
wave,
Yeah, absolutely.
and that's a freaking eye-opening experience.
It's interesting, isn't it? It's like everything. It's like everything, though. I mean, to be fair to the filmmakers, be it Hollywood or whoever, they have to put dramatic effects in because, to make the film look a little bit more Gucci.
Yeah,
Because, well, for example, grenades. If you throw a grenade, a standard US or British grenade, it's a little puff of black smoke and lots of whizzing noises because there's bits of metal flying everywhere.
Yeah.
It's not these huge, great big fireballs and
Yeah.
all that. So it's nothing. It's nothing
Yeah.
like that. So it's quite funny. It's quite funny when you see it go.
Well, actually, yeah,
What
you're
happened
right.
there?
Grenades depends on the grenade, but in general, grenades an exploding grenade is much less impressive visually than you might
Yeah.
think. But you're right; it's the bits and pieces flying around that's the problem.
Yeah. You just don't want to be anywhere near it when it's gone
Yeah.
off. But there's no fireball with them unless you've got, well, not even white phos. White phos just does smoke and phosphorus everywhere.
Yeah.
So.
All right, we got 30 seconds. Last chance,
Ooh,
fellas. We got
ooh.
8 people in there, so you got a good chance.
Come on, get in there. Get in there. Guido is giving 5 boxes away. You could win credits or personal reserves like I did. Just
Yeah.
think. Woohoo.
Yep.
I raffle. Exclamation mark. Raffle.
Exclamation raffle. You have 10 seconds. 8,
Come on, Obru,
7,
get in.
6,
Obru.
5, 4.
No
3.
chance. Oh,
right
got
under
it.
the
Got
gun.
it.
2
Got
seconds
it.
to spare.
Right
All right.
under it. Yeah.
Excuse me. Winners. All right, pick a winner. I'm going to pick a winner. You guys ready?
Chicken dinner.
5, not Christmas, but whatever they're called, boxes. Boom. Cliffy. Rigged. Rigged.
Rigged. So rigged. Izemki, tell him it's rigged.
Cliffy,
Right,
I
do one more.
apologize. What is
Do
your,
one more.
is your in-game name actually Cliffy? I think it is, right? Okay, we'll go over the gift. Gonna do this.
Oh,
It is
what on
Cliffy.
you is Artie.
Is it Cliffy Reborn or Cliffy?
Cliffy
I'm assuming
Reborn.
you don't want it on the
Reborn.
Cliffy Reborn. Just the Cliffy one. Good. All right. Yep. Gift Cliffy. Buy now. Booyah. Pay now. Processed. It's on its way, dude. If you're new to your client, let us know what you got. Let us know what you got. We
Do one more.
gotta get some kind of success out of it.
Yeah. Do one more. I'll
Do
do
what?
it this time. 5 boxes. Yeah.
Oh,
5
you're gonna do
boxes.
one? All right.
more. Yeah.
Right on. Let's do this. So go. How do I get rid of this? Close Cliffy. Yep, got it. No, I don't want to remove him as a winner. I just want to end this one. Complete. There we go. Let me edit this and get it right. All right, we'll do one more, fellas. Good luck. Off you go.
Yeah, good luck.
5 more boxes. Well, let's see. I think I'm still trucking on the 100 battle challenge. I'm going to do some of the tier 10s. The tier 10s that don't have 100 battles, I'll try to grind out to the tier 11. Not sure I'll make it though, because that's a lot of grinding. I think
Yeah.
I'll be able to though. 100 battles. A lot of those tanks I haven't even played, or I've only played a handful of games. It's like the 430U and the British double barrel, and then the BZ75. I should be able to grind out the tier 11 pretty
Probably
easily.
gonna
on those.
the problem you're gonna have is to be honest it's gonna hurt having to grind all those tier 10s, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not gonna be easy,
Yeah.
is it?
The one it'll probably be the last one I do, and I maybe won't even ever do it because I already have 100 battles in the tank. But the grill, the super grill
Yeah.
or whatever it is, I have almost no interest in that tank. I guess the completionist in me will eventually do it just because I'm gonna have to or think I have to, but it will definitely be the last one, and I'm not really that fired up about it. So who knows? I might not actually grind out all the tier 11s. You know.
Yeah, you see, that'd be disappointing, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's just I don't know, man. The whole tier 11 thing, I'm just not that interested in it. Got a new phone on Thursday. Forgot to transfer the authenticator. Oof. Working with support to get it pulled out so I can log into the website. Oh, right. Okay. So, well, it'll be waiting for you. Actually, you don't have to log into the website, do you? You just have to log into your. You just have to log into your. Oh, you have to accept it on the website, don't you? Yeah.
I'm just trying to log into.
It is Grendel. I found it in my client when I opened it up. It showed it there, on the bottom left of the screen. That's how I got to mine. I'm assuming that's how you got to yours as well, Pilgrim. The $1 offer.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if maybe you could go to the store as well potentially. It might be in best in the store or some such, but it was a window that showed up. I'm actually looking in the store right now because I'm curious if there's anything in. Yeah, nothing really interesting in there.
There we go.
It's just the Vikings thing, and you can get the Von Krieger characters if you want, and some 3D things. So nothing really interesting in there. All right, fellas, we
Okay,
got 6 minutes.
There we go. Logged in. So I can do it to NA, or I can do it to EU, whichever you want. You guys will have to tell me, whoever the winner is, tell me which account you want it on.
Did you go into your modules and sell all the modules?
Yes, I did. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Did I make a stack of money? I think I probably did.
Oh yeah, man, I made a bunch of money off of that.
And
selling
all that
those
ammo.
modules.
And all that ammo. And people, remember we spoke about it last time, we said, well, some of that ammo will fit some of the other barrels, but I'm just going to buy it as I need it. So I've sold all that ammo as well. So modules and ammo. Yeah, I made a couple of million, I think.
Yeah, what was it? The modules and shells to sell. So all the shells that are in that section are unusable. Is that correct?
Apparently, yes. You have no other gun that those shells would fit.
Right.
So I just sold them all. That's how my understanding is why I sold them all.
I forgot to do that, actually. And it still says what it's compatible with, but I'm assuming that all of these are incompatible with any of the guns in the game. Was that the idea?
Yeah. So you would have been left with, because but don't forget also, they took away a lot of the modules, so a lot of the barrels went. So the ammunition that went to those barrels didn't they? Yeah.
All right, so I just sold those.
So it's not just other tanks either.
Right. Because I still have shells. I have a bunch. I still have a ton of shells. It's just these are all for guns that are still in the game, I'm assuming.
Well, wouldn't it be nice if if you hovered over the shell, if it showed you what tanks it would fit?
Yeah, it only tells you the gun it fits. I'm with you on that. It's so painful. I have a bunch of shells, dude. I mean, I know that they're compatible. I don't know why I have so many shells in my garage, but I guess because over the years, if you slide the slider and put more premium shells, that it dumps the regular ones in. And
yes.
I mean, I don't know, but I have so many shells in the garage.
Just crazy, isn't it?
I wonder how much it would take me forever to sell all these.
That's what Einstein was saying there. I've just sold everything and just I'll load up the ammo as and when I need it. Because just think about the number of tanks you don't play.
Yeah.
You know, how you've got nearly 800 tanks, or perhaps more than 800. You're not, and if they've got ammunition on them, you're not using it. You're not playing them.
So here's
It's
an
just money sat there.
here's an example. I'm in my depot, I'm on shells, and I filtered for the M60. For some reason, I have 97.
You just need to sell them. It's
For
just
the
money sat there. Well,
like-
if you needed silver, yeah, absolutely.
Well, is the 105 the main gun, or is that?
Well, for the M60, I don't think they've changed it.
No, the M60 has only one gun, so so
Yeah.
it would be correct. I guess correct for the gun. I don't know. Like, this is so weird, man. So if I go to the M60 here. Oh, no, it's full. I mean, it's got ammo.
Right.
I just have 97 in the depot, and I don't know. I guess maybe the other tanks use that gun too.
Possibly.
Probably. So that might be why that from other tanks.
But are they compatible with the M60 then?
Well, yeah, because
Yeah,
the
yeah,
M60 only has one gun,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that 105 may be the same gun on other tanks. Like, I don't know. Does this have the same 105, the Patton? Let's find out here. Let's go back to depot, shells, select M60. I can't select two tanks, but let's just find. Okay, Patton. So it's 9713. No, it's a different shell.
Different round. I don't know. Me personally, if there was any shells in the depot, I'd just sell them. You only need them when you load your tank up, don't you?
That's what I'm wondering. That's kind of what I'm getting to. I wonder if I just sell all these and who cares? Because so many of them, and even if I end up buying a few back, but as much as I play right now, it'll never overcome the amount of money I'm going to make off of selling all these things. This is crazy. It's crazy how many I have in here. I don't know, man.
Is there a way of selling all of them in one go? Like the
No,
most-
that's
when it first
that's
did it?
why I'm
You've got to do it
hesitating.
individually.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I'm like, oh my goodness. So there's 401 boxes.
Ah, brilliant.
So that's a 75 millimeter. I don't even know where to start with this, and it's not even sorted by. Is it by tier or something? I can't even tell. It's not by country. No, it is by country. Yeah, okay, it is by country. This is all the American stuff. Okay, yep. American, German. There. Okay, so it's by country. Russian. Yep.
Jimmy K wants to sell them individually right now.
Sweet. Yeah. Let's see. So this
Bounce
is
Slot
where.
makes a good point. Bounce Slot makes a good point. You know what are very good at charging you whatever it is, bonds or gold, whatever, to do swap arounds of equipment and all the rest of it. There is free mods that will do that for nothing. Will swap your like bonded equipment. Will swap it around.
Yeah.
So he has just got one set of equipment which he continually swaps between tanks. Which is
Well, that's
okay,
like
it's a bit of a
Watt
fast
Plus or
start.
whatever, right?
Is it? Oh, okay.
Is that Watt
Is that
Plus
what-
that gives that? I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, Watt Plus is great for saving on tank equipment. I get it.
Oh yeah, you're right. I know what you're saying. There's a mod that does that. That's true. Again, it just doesn't matter that much to me. I have so much equipment sitting on tanks that I don't use. I probably have another 50 million in equipment sitting around on tanks I don't use. If I dug through all my tanks, I could strip the equipment. Of course, it's going to cost me 10 gold each time to do it.
Yeah.
So it's just trapped. It just sits on the vehicles. Not that I need it. I got 86 million in silver right now, so I'll be all right. I think.
Exactly. You would hope so.
Yeah.
All right, that's the raffle. Let's see.
All right, let's do it. We're gonna pick a winner. Good luck, fellas, and the winner be Cliffy. No, just kidding.
Of course it is.
Chat at help me. Is that someone who's in here? Must be.
Help me. Wow. Okay, so what I need from you, help me. Wow.
Help me.
Rigged.
All right, we need
It's
your
your-
in-game name. We need your
Yeah,
World of
on the
Tanks
server.
in-game name to send you the. And make sure you type it correctly so we don't get the wrong person. Meaning if you're using a 1 for an I, or you're using a lowercase l for an I, or have an underscore, or you're using a 0 for an O, or all these things people do, make sure we have the correct name. And Pilgrim will send you the 5 boxes.
I will. Okay, he don't make it easy, does he? Look. So it's a capital H. ELP underscore me.
Oh, that's pretty easy. Just as long as you get the capitals.
Underscore me, and it's NA, yeah?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Is it EU? Copy and paste. Oh, okay. That's not a bad idea, actually. Whose idea was that, Cliffy? Copy and paste. Okay. I'm going to do it now.
There is an NA, help me, help me.
Okay, it's going in. Going in right now.
Yep.
Bear with. Purchase as a gift. Recipient's name.
Help me.
There you go.
Help me.
Let's get that in.
This is my current situation here. This is not good, I think. 12th on the W. Boy, that's terrible. 2,600. I did not play well on that thing, but I had a decent win rate. What did I have? Why will it not click on it? There we go. 63% win rate, but not great damage.
Help me, it's on its way. You will have to go into your account to accept it, I believe, in some way. But if you are there in your account and can do it, let us know what you got. That'd be cool.
PZW. A lot of people are playing at PZW. That's actually a good score, but I'm 158th because so many people are playing that tank right now.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Cool.
Yeah, let us know what you got if you got time. Yeah, that's pretty much it though from here, man. I got. What's that?
I said if you can't do it today, or the person can't do it today, let us know next week. That'll be cool.
I agree, Bounce a lot. There should be little rewards for top 3 or top 10 or I don't know each month. Really, make it a little competition. Give somebody I don't know whatever, 10 gold or 100 gold or directives or camo or something. A decal.
A decal, yeah. That'd be a good one. Well done, Grendel.
Speaking of decals.
Have we got any to sell?
Well, that's what I was going to say. So you don't get the little red thing anymore. So really, you sort of have to go look. So I got some.
See ya. Oh, Brute's going. See you later, oh, Brute.
All right, Brute. Take care, man. I don't think any of these are sellable. Camouflage. Sometimes it's sellable. Oh, yeah. I will always have that little one right there. That was a bug that they introduced by giving us a camo.
Yeah, that's still there. Yeah,
yeah, they gave us a camo years ago that they couldn't remove for some reason. And so I will always have that annoying one right there, apparently.
And also, the other annoying bug is that ammunition loadout when you've got 2 choices on your tank. And it keeps coming up saying it's not fully loaded out. And it is fully loaded out.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Yeah, you know you get the alternate setup.
Yeah.
When you maxed it all out, you get the alternate setup. If I've got ammunition full loadout on each setup, you go into game, it comes up with a little warning saying you don't have enough ammunition in your alternative setup. I'm like, I have.
Oh, really?
Oh, check him out! Look, help me! 250 gold, 800,000 credits. A crew book, 5-person reserves. That's good. Happy days.
Wow. Very welcome, man. Little
Pleasure.
gold's always nice. So he got a couple of the bonus things. That's good.
Yeah, that's good. Happy
What?
days.
So there's a 2D style that still shows. Huh. Well, now I have another trapped little. Yeah, whatever. Who cares? Good news is I don't have to look at it on the main page, so I can. It doesn't bother me as much. Doesn't bother me as much. Well, all right, Pilgrim. I'm gonna go make me some breakfast. Starving Marvin.
Okay, mate. All right, I've got jobs to do this afternoon, I think.
You guys have a fantastic rest of your Sunday. We'll go raid somebody here. I think I've already done my. Pretty sure I've already done my Twitch stuff, so I don't have any Twitch stuff to get.
Grendel, yeah, it does. The old pen indicator still goes different colour, like green, but you also get that big flashlight as well.
Yeah, what is it? Outside of 200 meters or whatever.
Yeah.
There's some.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
it doesn't happen if you're closer, I believe, or maybe it only goes. Is it beyond or? I think it's beyond. I think.
Yeah, it's beyond because when you're close, all you do is get the flashlight,
Yeah.
obviously the flashlight thing.
Every time they say flashlight, I think I hear something else. Let's see.
Well, that's interesting. Bouncelot said when he spoke to Ikeboo about unwanted decals in the garage that you can't delete, he said the reason you can't delete them is because the likes of Amazon have paid money to have them in the game. So I guess if it's a collab decal and it's been paid for, I suppose they've got to stay, haven't they?
Why?
That's interesting. I have no idea.
That's such a non-answer.
Good old Ikeboo.
That's an answer that deserves an immediate challenge.
Yeah.
What are you whacking on about, dude? What? Give me a break. First of all, not all of them are from those things.
Yeah. So Ikeboo, as Cliffy said. Oh no, Grendel said. So what the response to Ikeboo would be Meathead. Did he pay for all the decals? Is that why
Right.
they have to keep him in?
Yeah. Like, what a dumb answer. That's not even true.
That's what Ikeboo just comes up with bullshit, doesn't he? Oh, did I say that out loud?
That's so dumb. I mean, I don't know, whatever. I can't imagine
yeah, it
that's in
does,
their
yeah.
contract somewhere. Oh, by the way, you can't allow the players to delete them. What on earth would that have to do with anything? They're not going to put it on the tank to begin with. So what does it matter? First of all, if just let us get rid of them. Never mind selling them.
Yeah, just delete them. I don't want
And
money.
maybe just
get 'em
hide them. How about that?
off. Yeah.
Then
Indeed,
you can pretend they never left the game.
Here's something we've got to mention. And it's just come up. Well done. Oh, Brute. Steel Aces Open Test starts on the 30th of September.
Yeah.
If you want to try out an alternative tank game, get yourself registered. You don't have to pay anything. It's on, it's only
Yeah.
patrons that pay, and you get access to the open test. Starts
So
on
I
the
put in
30th.
for the closed test, but never heard from them. Am I still in, or do I need to do something to try?
No, you're still in. No, you're still in. I did the same, but I never got a chance to go into the closed testing. They don't like calling it beta. They call it open test, closed test.
Yeah.
But the open test is anybody who's registered with an email address will get the opportunity to download the server
Okay.
as of the 30th, and then you can just go in and try it out. So
Well, there you
I'll
go.
be interested to have a go. I watched a bit of Sophie's streams. She did. I think she's looking very much like being a CC for them.
Right.
Because she's doing a lot of content at the moment with it
Yeah.
on the test server. So, and I watched a lot of that, and it looks impressive, given that it's a small team and it's just a startup. It still looks
Okay.
impressive.
Cool. Still trying to find somebody to.
Yeah, ambassador. Yeah.
Ambassador.
Definitely interesting because there's no arty in the game. So
Right.
as long as it's not too much like War Thunder, because I don't really like War Thunder, then I think I'll take to it. But we'll have a look.
Yeah, it looks very copy like. You know what I mean? I know they've changed some of the mechanics around, but I think it's going to be very similar to World of Tanks. We'll see. Maybe it'll be the greatest game of all time. We'll see.
It may well be.
All right,
There we go.
Pilgrim. That is all I've got from the left side of the Atlantic, my friend.
That's all I've got on the correct side of the Atlantic. Have a good weekend.
Later, guys. We're going to raid the Fox's Den. See ya.